Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 12. In a part 11 we saw what is a variable and how can we use variable. In this video we will discuss about the Java methods. Let's understand first definition. A Java method is a collection of statements that are grouped together to perform any operation. A Java method is a block of code or a collection of a statement or a set of code grouped together to perform a certain task or a operation. Okay, that means Java provide a method. Inside a method we can write our logic, our code, and we use that method for a perform certain operation. You can see here we have one add method. Here we simply pass two value, and in a return we get that two value addition. Okay, there are two types of method in a Java: predefined method that already defined inside a Java, and second one is a user defined method. In a user defined method we can create a two types method. One is the instance method and second one is a static method. So what is the static method and what is the instance method? Static method is those method we can call those method without creating an object. If we are if we are accessing that method in the same class, then we can directly just we have to write that method signature. And if we are accessing one, we have a two classes, a class and b class. In a class, here there we define one add static method, and I want to access that method in a b class. Then I have to just mention their class name a dot add. Simply that we will see in a practical. Then we have a instance method which is declared inside a class without using static keyword. Instance method is nothing but a non-static method. For a call instance method, first we have to create object, then only we can access instance method. Without object creation we can't access instance method. So these are two main method: static method and instance method. As well as we can use these modifiers for making those method final, abstract, synchronize, strict up. We will see all this in upcoming videos. For now we just need to understand what is a method. So let's open our Eclipse and I'll simply create here one class. Okay, this is our part 12 video, that's why I'll create here class part 12. Okay, simply part 12. You can see here we got one class. Now here I'll create a two method. One is the instance method. Okay, you can see here definition: instance method without using static keyword. Okay, let's create an instance method. I'll simply define here public void add. Okay, simply define here public void add, and I'll accept here two parameter. Okay, int. Okay, simply define here int a comma int b. Okay, these two parameters. Now I need to perform here operation. As we know, we use a method for performing some operation, some task. Okay, here I need to perform addition operation. So for that, what I have to do, I have to simply define here one new variable, one new local variable, int k equal to a plus b. Okay, simply that. And now I want to print this addition result. I'll simply define here system.out.println control space, and I'll simply add here message addition in instance method. Okay, simply addition in an instance method, and concatenate this k. Okay, let's plus k. Let's save this. This is our instance method. Now I'll create a one static method also. How can we create a static method? Just we have to add a static keyword. Okay, let's create here public and here define a static. Okay, static void, and here I'll simply multiplication. I'll simply define here mul. Okay, here also we accept two parameter, int a comma int b. Okay, and here we perform multiplication. For that I'll define here int k equal to a into b. Okay, and print here also same message, system.out.println static method multiplication. Okay, simply that, and concatenate this k. Okay, let's save this. Now for calling this method, first we need to declare a main method, because execution start from main method. So that's why I'll simply create here main control space and this main method. Now as we know, we can directly call static method without creating object. Okay, without create object we can directly call static method. Okay, so let's try to call this static method. This is our static method without creating object. I'll simply call here mul, and here we need to require to pass these two parameter value. I'll simply pass here 10, 20. That's it. You can see here we didn't get any error. Let's run this program. You can see static method multiplication 200, 10 into 20, 200. Now can we call this instance method also same way? Okay, let's try add and pass these two parameter 10, 20. Okay, 10, 20, and let's save this. You can see here we got error, cannot make a static reference to a non-static method. Okay, this is our non-static method and we can't refer this non-static method inside a static area. So how can we access, how can we refer this, how can we call this method? So first we have to declare one object. Okay, let's create a one object part 12. Okay, part 12 pt equal to new part 12. Okay, that's it. This is our object created. Now we can simply use here pt dot add here pt dot add. You can see our error is gone. Let's run this. Now first our static method called, then our instance method also called. Okay, here we simply create object, then only we can access this instance method. But what we can access directly instance method to instance area? Let's create a one more method. I'll simply create here public void subtraction sub. Okay, subtraction, and here also we accept int a comma int b. Okay, that's it, int a comma int b, and here simply we subtract that value. I'll simply directly print here system.out.println subtraction, simply write here subtraction. Okay, and then add here then subtract here a minus b. Okay, let's save this. Now I'll call this method, instead of calling this method in a main method, I'll call this method inside add method. Okay, after this execution I'll simply call this subtraction method. We can call subtract method directly using this keyword, this dot subtract. You can see this dot subtract, and here we pass a and b value. For accessing, you can observe here this method is also instance method and this one is also instance method. For accessing instance to instance, we don't need object. We can just create this dot subtraction, because this hold this, what it mean by this hold a current class object. This is nothing but a object. Okay, let's save and run this application again. You can see here first call static method. This is our static method. Here we first call this static method, then we create object, then here we call this add method. Okay, this is our add method. Okay, in add method we simply perform addition and we print message and then a result. Then after performing this addition we simply call subtract method. Subtract method is also instance method. That's why here we simply using this keyword we call this subtract method. Okay, let's save this. I don't want to print inside this method. I just want to print here this addition result. So how can we do that? We have to simply return this result. Okay, we can simply, instead of writing this much code, I'll simply remove this line. Okay, remove this line and remove this local variable also, and simply instead of void I'll simply add here int. What is mean by void? Void keyword is when we don't need to return anything. Okay, when we don't have, or when we don't need to return anything, then we simply use a void. But now I want to return this operation, I want to return this result. Our result type is a integer, that's why I'll change here void to int. Now I need to return this result. I'll simply type here return and it's work. Okay, now this method, when this method execution complete, this method hold this result. Now I want to print this result. We can simply define new variable int k equal to, and store that result inside this k variable and simply print. Okay, simply system.out.println, and here we can say static data colon. Okay, let's plus concatenate and k. Okay, let's save this, run this. We can see static data 200. Okay, simply here we return that result. Okay, return that result. In this way we can create a user defined method, we can create an instance method, or we can create a static method, depend on our requirement. Okay, and for accessing a static method, we can directly access static method. But one more thing I want to show you. What if what if we have two classes? Okay, I'll define one more class. I'll simply define here class demo. Okay, class demo. Inside this demo class, I want to create one static method. I'll simply create here one static method, public static void, or int, return type is int, and here we create a add method. Okay, here I need to accept two variable, int a comma int b. Okay, same thing here, we need to return a plus b. Okay, that's it. Now this class is a different, you can see this demo class is a different, and this part 12 class is a different. So I need to access this a plus this add method. Okay, I need to access this add method that present inside this demo class. So how can we access that add method? So in that case, simply we have to first call class. We have to first call class, then class dot that particular method name. Okay, so simply add here demo dot add. You can see here demo dot add, and here pass 1000 comma 2000. Okay, simply 1000 comma 2000, and print this result. I'll directly define inside system.out.println this. You can see, we can, in this way we can directly define and add here one message, demo class method, okay, and use here plus for concatenation. Let's save this, run this. We can see here we got 3000. Okay, in this way we have to mention a class name, then that method name. In this way we can access any other class static method also. Now in this video we understand what is a method and how many way we can create a method. Please, if you watching this video, then perform practical. If you don't perform practical, then you don't understand this method or all these things. So if you like this video, then please like, share, subscribe. Let's bye bye.